Hey Legend fans, in this video we're going to walk you through the best way to install your new full enclosure on your Legend pontoon boat. Make sure that anytime you're putting away any of your enclosure curtains that you're always rolling those up nicely instead of folding them. We want to make sure that we're preventing any creases when storing those away. Let's begin by grabbing one of our curtains, in this case the port side rear curtain, easily identifiable with the tag that you'll find in all newer enclosures on your Legend pontoon. Start by holding up that curtain and make sure that the clear plastic piece is facing inwards towards you and the screen mesh side facing out. From there, I'll slide that curtain through the frame of the bimini, start with my rear zipper, and secure that first side curtain into place all alongside that port side. Let's go ahead and put on our back curtain now. Start by installing the far side port zipper. This back curtain will be set up into 3 different sections and zippered. So I'll start on the port side. I'll move my way through the center door area on this particular model, and then I'll go ahead and zip up that starboard side curtain, securing it into place and making sure that it's over. I'll put a few snaps into place as I go, and then as I continue on, I'll put a few more in with final snaps installed once the full enclosure is already up. To secure some of the snaps as you go, simply lift up the zipper a quarter to maybe halfway, reach your hand through and locate some of those additional domes on the exterior of the pontoon fence. Let's keep rolling right along and install that starboard back curtain on this model as well. Again, screen facing towards me. We're going to go ahead and take that zipper, install it out and past the frame of the pontoon boat. Make sure the zipper is all the way done. Once that starboard side curtain is installed, now is your time to go ahead and join it to the back curtain. It's already in place. You'll also find a little Velcro position up here as well to secure it even more taut onto the back of the boat. As you continue with the full enclosure install, make sure that you're taking any opportunity to install any snaps along the outside of the pontoon boat as you go. Let's go ahead and join our front bimini now to the rear bimini. Remember, now with that full enclosure, you also get that beautiful option of 2 full biminis that join together, giving you full protection from the sun for all passengers while you're out on the water. To begin, the first thing you need to do is remove the front bimini storage boot. This will be the exact same process and storage boot that you have on the rear main bimini as well. Begin by pulling that front bimini section towards that rear bimini and go ahead and pull it, matching up the zipper location and starting to position your starboard side bimini first. From there, you can simply go ahead, install the other zipper, run it back to the port side, and we now have both bimini frames joined together and in position, ready for you to join the rest of the full enclosure section. Begin by identifying which section of the full enclosure we're putting on, labeled as we talked about previously. So now we've got our front port side, which is perfect. That's the side I was hoping it was going to be. We're going to find our first zipper located at that side gate. We'll keep going by taking that side door curtain and joining it back to that port side curtain that we previously installed on that back bimini. Moving forward into the full enclosure, we're going to mirror up the zipper. Make sure that it's in place and just keep zipping along as we go. We keep it rolling, the exact same thing on that starboard side. We'll locate the far back section that we need to install. Zip that into place. Again, the rear side curtain, it matches up into place as well. It's natural that your enclosure will be a little more snug fitting, especially as it comes out of the box and is installed brand new. A great way to get over that hurdle is to make sure that you're always taking off that front strut prior to putting that canvas on. So it's going to give you a lot more play and room to work with, and it's much easier to use the leverage and pull down your frame, putting it back into place, than it is for you to be pulling on side curtains and trying to force zippers into place at any time along the way. We're down to the last section to install on this full enclosure. We start by using that front zipper, matching it back up, installing the middle, joining them to the back curtains along the way, making sure that we're opening up that gate, installing all of the snaps that we need to still get on. Our last thing to do now that we've got this beautiful full enclosure installed is make sure that we've got any of those exterior domes snapped and into place. We've already done the side as we reached through the zippers earlier on the side that wasn't on the dock. Now this side becomes a lot easier to do as we go along and install all the left domes remaining to be snapped up. Another great feature on these full enclosures is the ability to still access any of the gates with the full enclosure up. So we can easily take that side door curtain, roll it up nicely, use the built-in little ties that we see here to secure that curtain up and out of the way, put a nice little pretty bow into it, and now you can still leave that full enclosure up and get out on the water much easier. I hope you found this video useful for the next time you go to install your full enclosure. An easy job for one person certainly makes for lighter work with two, and I'd give yourself about 5 to 10 minutes depending on model of pontoon boat. Thanks for checking this video out.